The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I know a lot of people out there have been waiting and waiting for me to talk about this, so we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about all that when it comes to my main man, Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher. He's been over there crushing them syringe needles because it's been reported that he's tested positive for synthetic testosterone ahead of his anticipated fight. I was pretty excited for it. His anticipated fight with Bektier Melikuziev, and that fight has went ahead and got canceled, so it's no longer happening. And there's been a lot of people that have been going off on Kovalev, saying that he's a piece of crap, he's a disgrace to boxing, and all those things, you know. And they're entitled to their opinion. And personally, look, ever since Sergey Kovalev, and this is my opinion, you can, insult me all you want, but I truly believe that he took a dive against Canelo Alvarez. I think there was just too much funny business going on with that fight. And I do think that he took a dive against Canelo Alvarez. But from the moment that fight was signed to right now, Sergey Kovalev has really lost a lot of respect with me. I don't like him like I used to. I'm not a fan of him like I once was. I wouldn't even say I'm a fan of him anymore. It is what it is with him. I'm kind of indifferent towards Kovalev, but I can't really get mad at Kovalev for taking steroids and using synthetic testosterone. Now you might say, BT, why aren't you coming down hard on Kovalev? If this was such and such, you would be criticizing them. If this is such and such, you'd be criticizing him. And to that, I would say you're wrong. I'm not going to criticize. At this point, I've gotten to a point in boxing where I'm not going to criticize any fighter who gets caught taking steroids. I'll say it's wrong. I'll acknowledge that they shouldn't be doing it. But at the same time, I can't get mad at them for taking steroids because, I said this a long time ago when it came to Canelo Alvarez and the clenbuterol situation, when the WBC and, when the WBC, gave him a pass with clenbuterol, and then months after, like about maybe 6 to 9 months after the clenbuterol situation, they then raised the threshold of clenbuterol, of allowable clenbuterol for Canelo Alvarez and Mexican fighters to basically just get away with putting that in their system. I said that, like, look, if you're not going to punish the quote-unquote face of boxing for clear cheating and violation of the sport, then you shouldn't get mad at any fighter who tests positive for drugs or performance-enhancing drugs or synthetic testosterone or HGH or whatever. Because if you don't punish the main guy, the face of boxing, the moneymaker in the sport, the guy that's gotten everything in the sport, not only because he's a talented fighter, but because he's had a lot of things go his way. He's had the clenbuterol situation go his way. He's had a lot of instances with the raps, like in Texas and even in New York City in the Liam Smith and Rocky Fielding fights. He had some incidents with the raps where he was playing around with the raps and just doing some things that he should not be doing with the raps. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors, and there's a lot of cheating, blatant cheating that Canelo Alvarez has been getting away with. So when you don't punish the face of boxing, the guy that every fighter looks up to or looks at, and the guy that sets the tone for the sport, when you don't punish that guy, you then set a precedent that, hey, you can cheat in the sport of boxing and get rewarded for it, because that's what happened with Canelo Alvarez. He got caught with the clenbuterol in his system, and then he got rewarded with a big fat contract from DOESN. At the time, the biggest contract in boxing history, or one of them. So I'm not mad at Kovalev. I'm not mad at any young fighter that cheats in boxing, because boxing does not punish it. Boxing values the wrong things. And when I say boxing, let me be clear about when I say boxing. I'm not talking about boxing the sport. I'm not talking about the great people in boxing that make the sport what it is today. Like the people that rap, like the amateur coaches in the gym that give their time, the referees that spend decades and decades, refereeing in the ring. I'm talking about like the trainers that spend countless hours with the fighters honing their craft. Those are the beautiful people in boxing that make it what it is. Without those people, the sport would cease to exist. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the business of boxing, the administrators of boxing, your sanctioning bodies, your state commissions, your drug testing agencies, your your promoters. These are the people that have set the tone and set the system for what's going on in boxing. So it's very easy to get on our high horse, and it's very easy to be holier than thou and say, oh, Sergey Kovalev's a cheater, he's a piece of crap, ban him from the sport. And it'd be very easy for me to sit here and do that. But you know what? I'm to the point with boxing where I'm not going to do that with any fighter, because they've already set the precedent that you can cheat in boxing and get away with it. So should I be mad at Sergey Kovalev? No, I don't think what he did was right, and I'm not going to sit here and say that it's right that he put synthetic testosterone in the system to fight this this beast known as Bek Bully, aka Bektia Melikuziev. But should I get mad? Should I sit here and spend emotional energy mad at Kovalev for doing what pretty much most of the top fighters are doing and getting away with blatantly? No, because it comes to a point where, like, so many guys are cheating in the sport of boxing, where so many guys are putting stuff in their body that shouldn't be there, that you almost got to take PEDs just to be on somewhat of a level playing field and to protect your own damn life. That's where it's at right now. So, you know, Sergey Kovalev put synthetic testosterone in the system. You know what? He got caught. He got caught because he's not a moneymaker. And that's what it is. If Sergey Kovalev was a moneymaker, like Canelo or Anthony Joshua or Pacquiao or Mayweather or just anybody who makes money, then they let it slide, because boxing has no morale. The administrators of boxing have no morals, no ethics, no honor. It's all about the almighty dollar sign, and if you're bringing enough of that almighty dollar sign into the bank accounts, then they let things slide. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, Sergey Kovalev, he cheated, it's wrong, but Canelo cheated and it was right. So Kovalev can't really be wrong. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys take care.